Hello, this is George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars. I've learned that some things shouldn't be watched, mostly the new Star Wars trilogy. Hashtag not my Star Wars. But in this case, viewer discretion is advised. There may be some stuff that's inappropriate for younglings. That's a Star Wars prequel joke. You know, if Jar Jar had worked, the whole thing would have worked.
It's Pinocchio meets Jaws. It's gonna make $1 million. Hello?
When nature crawls.
It's calls. You got it wrong already.
Oh, it's like, look, the DVD cover is like,
Smokey and the Bandit.
What is it like? It's not like anything.
no, it's like Gone with the Wind.
A romance novel?
Gone with the Wind.
Some say he was born in the back of a pickup truck. Some say it was a
Good start. I already like how it opens.
I think that's Lloyd Kaufman's voice.
That's Rosemary's Other Baby.
Sourced of a dead-headed semi. But wherever he came from,
Lloyd Kaufman has been like 70 years old since 1972.
He has.
Yeah.
He looks great.
And we're off in the first annual Run Away, Baby, Run Away.
Is that the name of this movie?
Yeah.
No, we're
Hey
watching
everyone, welcome to Baby Bullets.
Nope, I don't think that's right. Man, you could do anything in New York back then.
Well, yeah, if you shot it from far away enough.
People, you know, were all happy when they cleaned up Times Square. But I don't know.
Got Lloyd Kaufman out of there.
I think it was great back then because you could do whatever you wanted. No
Yeah,
one cared.
you could shoot a gun at Times Square.
People just assumed that you were a prostitute, so they didn't care.
Yeah, no, like, Giuliani's like wasn't even born yet.
No,
You have to worry about his reign of terror.
you're still sane. And then you go upstate New York, and then the rules even get wilder.
It's crazy.
So what does this baby have to do with things?
That's Baby Bullets.
Right?
Baby on the run.
Well, why?
Well,
I don't know. This might be like a Johnny Dangerously. sort
Why
of
is he
thing.
driving on a hot rod baby carriage?
uh-oh, cop baby, got to get him.
Goodbye.
That woman's like, that cop came out of my cooter?
Well, they forced that baby's foot to do that.
Yep.
They definitely did.
Yeah, there's a very large man pushing that baby.
Oh, I always like a baby driving a car.
Absolutely. That car just went backwards.
You know what they did there? They just drove a car backwards outside, right next to them, to make it look like they were moving.
How come the aspect ratio keeps changing?
Because he shot some in IMAX.
Oh,
Hold on. The baby's having sex already?
And
Yeah.
smoking.
That's like 4 years
whoa,
too
that's
soon.
awesome. They didn't do a bit like that since Super Baby Geniuses.
This is why James Gunn got fired. See? They're driving cars backwards next to it.
Are we still watching the trailer?
I think this is a trailer for a different movie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
infamous infant would stop at nothing to get what he wanted.
I just want to see that baby fuck again.
Do we
I'll take care of it myself personally.
did we accidentally buy a different movie?
Just take it easy.
No, it's a trailer for a different movie. Boobs!
I guess. I mean, that looks like something you see in a medical textbook. Spider-Man!
That's how Uncle Ben died, which is why Spider-Man always vowed vengeance on fire.
Bring in the infantry.
Get it?
Oh, that's a good joke.
It's fairly clever. That's a good pun.
Explosive drama so exciting, you'll spit
I think Lloyd Kaufman's like Michael Bay, where he reuses car explosions in different movies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
so you won't talk, eh?
Oh, do you think he actually grabbed that baby by the
I think he did.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd watch Baby Bullets. Can we do an episode on Baby
I
Bullets?
can't wait to watch Baby Bullets.
We should email Jack so he can email Lloyd Kaufman.
They couldn't scold him.
Dear Lloyd, when are you going to finish Baby Bullets? You promised.
I want to see that baby fuck again.
The only movie that has to be changed 4 times a day.
Is that how often you have to change a baby? 4 times
Is
a
that
day?
how often you have to change a movie?
I don't know.
See, I told you. Fake trailer.
Was it
No.
fake or real?
It's fake. It's like Death Proof.
Just like Grindhouse.
For far too long, a very special segment of our society has been excluded from the motion picture going experience.
Boobs.
Now, for the first time, the producers are proud to present a motion picture equipped with blind-o-vision.
Blind-o-vision.
This is like watching a Tim and Eric movie,
I know.
but just not funny.
Oh, so not like watching a Tim and Eric movie.
Gina's story.
So what's happening?
That's the blindovision.
Right.
Oh, how does that help?
What I
It's a guy
said.
smoking.
I think he's gonna talk to us.
Just me.
To be fair, this does look like a modern YouTube video.
All yours.
Is this just a compilation? This is probably not going to be a full movie. It's just going to be
Finally.
vignettes.
I'm fine with that. That means we get 7 stories in one.
You know, just
7 amazing stories.
just keep moving.
Gina.
You know, like Stephen King when he would do that?
Uh-huh.
A loving mother.
His tales of spooky.
It's just like Stephen King
Yeah.
or Philip K. Dick.
That's right. Literary geniuses being compared to this trash.
The lover that finds.
How much do you think that apartment's worth now?
$10 million.
Is it in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'm telling you, man. The worst thing that ever happened was getting a
The
prostitute.
lover that leaves her. And
What's
the
happening?
liver
He's
that
banging her, or-
loves her. And introducing Henri as Jacques Perret.
That was funny.
What did the blind guy do?
You go, what do you want me to do? I can't see it.
Oh, really?
He just shouted someone off screen.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's good. That's a good bit.
That's good.
Perrier knows how to make.
We'll take that. We'll take that
That's
comedy.
them poking fun at the concept that they created.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. I like that. Okay, he's getting a little hot and bothered.
Gross.
What, you've never looked a woman head to toe, covered her in honey?
I've eaten out a woman with a yeast infection before.
God. Why do you say it like you won a trophy or something?
Because I did. I did her right. I did the Lord's work.
Cool. Right up there. Do it.
Finger that. Finger every hole.
Erogenous zones. Women love when you stick your fingers in their nose.
Gina's story. Her loves, her lives.
What's going
The
on?
things that make her
She
special.
looks familiar.
Make her unique.
Oh yeah, she's the woman from Taxi.
She was the taxi.
Yeah, she was a Taxi. Queen Latifah.
And the encounters that send a message to all of us.
Listen, to anyone out there who thinks they can't make a movie,
Oh man, what do you want me to do? I told you I can't do what. Well, I did them now, man. Spoons, right? Cups and writing, right? Scratching.
Can't loud all this.
I know.
Writing and it's like people
James
in
Gunn.
a circle, right? There's like 4 or 5 people there. I'm getting out, right? And more writing.
Why does he sound like a
Gina's
dweeb?
story.
Hey man, I'm just blind, man.
Wow.
Time.
Like a beatnik.
Is this When Nature Calls? Are we watching it?
Time
Yeah,
after.
this is it.
Does anyone know?
I'm telling you, it's vignettes, dog.
I'm really worried.
Kind of hope so.
It's
I'm
all
actually
vignettes.
I feel like when we watch these movies, I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
No, this is better. This is we gotta hope for vignettes.
Does
If
this
they give us a short film compilation, then we'll never get too bored.
like Pulp Fiction?
No, more like When Nature Calls, the drama films. Because you used to, back in the day, you and your buds would get together, you go to your local theater, and they'd have all kinds of stuff, and be like, what am I gonna do for next hour? They're like,
Yeah.
let's just watch a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stuff. Like Baby Blues.
And Lloyd Kaufman would be like, listen, we got a couple of these shorts, let's just cram them together, call them When Nature Calls.
None of these things happen.
If they got boobs, if they got sex.
No, they never. Those never.
If
Nobody said
if
anything
there's
you
a car
said.
explosion, it works. It's fine.
What dimension am I in right now?
Not the 5th or the 6th, but something far worse. I do feel like we discovered time travel. Don't yawn. It's contagious for people with
Sorry.
empathy.
You're making me yawn now.
Oh,
Damn it. All right, it's hitting me. Don't do that. Why would they bleep curse words?
I'm really confused right now. Is this another movie or a trailer?
That's another
it's
trailer.
another trailer for another movie.
There is no movie here.
No movie, it's just all trailers.
You've been lied to.
It's called Trailer House.
Oh, look at Costa Pasta goes up. Everybody gets a piece.
What does that mean?
Well, it means people are upset.
We make a you an office can of refuse. Is that Robert De Niro? Holy shit, they got Robert De Niro.
This is Taxi Driver. I think this was cutting edge back then, right?
It was. This is experimental. It's won an Academy Award, actually, for Best Short Film in a foreign language.
Directed by A psychopath.
Yeah, directed by a psychopath. They only had the category for 1 year, but man, this guy lucked out.
Oh.
So profound, you'll rediscover emotions you never had.
It's a good joke. It only relies on the fact that you have to see a movie that Martin Scorsese directed in 1981. You could do that.
Yeah.
Scorsese's raging bullshit.
So the premise of this sketch. All right, let's just think about
Okay.
this. The premise of this sketch
Write it down.
was, what if it's a Raging Bull parody, but it's Raging Bullshit, and they all cuss.
Bruce
I heard that.
Yeah.
Good. Because that happened in the meeting.
What other things do we have to go on? Are there other twists? Nah, just every scene will curse.
Email nitrate.
Snorzeezy.
Boom, Dim.
They got one of the greatest filmmakers of all time.
He's never seen this.
Yeah, eat that, millionaire.
Who are you? Please get off my front porch.
Oh,
I'm rich.
parental discretion.
Dun 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 dun. So this is the movie, right?
The movie, yeah, no.
Nope.
What the fuck?
It's all compilations.
It's because they couldn't make a full movie, Bruce.
They could make a full movie, so they made a bunch of shorts.
I thought we were doing
packaged
When
them
Nature
together.
Calls.
Is this Raging Bullshit?
I don't know. They're still bleeping this stuff.
See, you don't know what's going on either.
I do. It's a compilation film. So basically, they were like, oh, if we do this, the trailer for this one movie is going to look awesome.
Get it, Wasp?
Huh?
What you got? Meatloaf. How about you?
I think they really shot this up there.
The usual. Doesn't get you down, O'Malley.
No, I saw this set on in Living Color.
Something so big. I mean, don't you think there has to be something better in this city? Better in this job? Better in this speech? Sometimes.
Did you guys ever work at like a construction site like that?
Yeah.
Like way up there?
I actually did it for 10 years before I started in entertainment. I did.
The most I ever did was 2-story houses, but that got pretty high up.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing here? You know you're not supposed to be away from the asbestos machine.
I've always wanted a job though, where I do bring a metal lunchbox into work.
You can do that here.
Breathe asbestos.
Just bring in I only have plastic.
But you can get a metal lunchbox.
Yeah, you can do
bring it in a thermos.
Yeah, man, a thermos would be
You can
nice.
do all these things. I wish we wore hard hats. You don't do that here.
It's a shame.
All right, guys, this is When Nature Calls, right?
No.
No.
This is the Outdoorsmans or whatever.
This was a series of short films that were submitted to a production crew. They all said no. These people picked it up and crammed it into one movie and somehow distributed it and got
So you got
Chinese
people to pay
investors
for
to pay
this?
for it.
Rooster Teeth paid for this?
I mean, some form of currency, yes.
You're gonna listen to me.
Is this something happening in our studio or is it loud there?
This is New York humor. Because it's so loud in New York.
There might be
yeah.
might be a problem with our speakers.
A New Yorker would understand.
We're watching art, right?
Basically.
Okay.
I cannot get over how much better Los Angeles was than New York around this time period.
I think it was all still dangerous.
But it was so much better.
Nobody got mugged in Los Angeles.
Well,
Everybody got mugged in New York.
all right, The Witnesses. This is,
New movie?
no, I think this is the same movie.
This construction site was definitely run by the mob.
That's my porn name, Johnny X.
That's a sweet name.
Johnny
cool
X
Yeah,
Worker.
These were rough guys. I mean, really rough. If they knew I was here right now telling you this stuff, they'd kill me and they wouldn't think twice about it.
Do you think he talked to his girlfriend the night before he shot this movie? He said, I'm going to be in a trailer before a Lloyd Kaufman film.
I think that discussion happened, but it was with his boyfriend.
But they were also breaking up at the
I was
time.
going to say, they were both crying.
Well, he was at a Paris is Burning convention or whatever. He's doing his crowd walking.
And Joey Clemenza was there, right?
Joey Pimento? That sounds like a character that Grimo would hang out with.
I think somebody broke in there to shoot.
In our defense, we talked over most of that.
It's unclear. where the movie begins and the movie ends.
I don't think it's began.
There's no movie. You're watching it.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
It's titled When Nature Calls.
Yeah. That's just one of the many vignettes that will be appearing in this. See, because like the
what
cover.
does the back say?
Read it.
Hold on, there's something on the other side here.
Because it shows the baby.
Is Rooster Teeth pranking us?
Oh.
Did Elise prank us?
Well, you notice she left as soon as it started.
I did notice that.
I'm trying to mock something, but when there's no narrative and it's just a series of people yelling at each other.
Is that Monk?
Well,
Tony Shalhoub?
Oh my God, it is.
The younger days.
We just ran out of the office. I've got a root canal in 15 minutes.
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Yeah, because at dentists, they play music, and so he went to a can that had music in it, and he found one that felt like easy listening. So then he was like, oh, I need to do that because I can't do it without it.
You're right.
Do you want me to laugh? Should I be laughing or no?
Oh, no, no.
Give it a few more minutes.
I've been noticing recently. Food just doesn't taste the same anymore.
These directors are going to be nobodies because they're not putting boobs in this.
But I really worry about
true.
my family's health. I mean, all the sugar and chemical preservatives they're forcing.
See, they're making it's
Political
it's
statement.
A statement, you see?
Uh-huh.
Because she's talking about like, oh, how bad sugar and stuff is, but then she's buying rotten vegetables.
And there's a tribesman behind her.
There's a tribesman.
It's weird because this whole movie makes me want to just talk about the jokes but not laugh at them.
Yeah, it's a discussion. It's kind of like a
Conversation piece?
conversation piece.
Got it.
Oh, is he a cannibal?
Yes. Like I said, talk about the jokes but not laugh at them.
The 80s were weird because they still treated the rest of the world like a mystery, but we had already discovered everything and been everywhere. Like, you could do that in like the 1890s when they were like, an expedition leaves for wherever. And they were actually discovering new things. But it's weird now to say like, oh, what about cannibal?
It's good that you guys aren't sitting back here because I just yawned and you didn't see it.
Oh, well, no, we saw it. We're just sociopaths.
A greasy old man abandoned his kid by Reggie Jackson.
This is the movie, I think, right?
No.
Nikki, sweetheart, I told you.
I think at some point it did switch to a new movie.
I know. Last year we got.
I can't tell. How long
But
have we
I
been
think-
here?
I keep telling you, it feels like days.
Take it from there.
You go outside, there's snow on the ground.
Nuclear fallout.
It's Los Angeles.
No, but I think we did switch to a new movie.
Yeah, this is When Nature Calls.
It's never gonna start, Bruce.
What do you mean never gonna start? The movie's called When Nature
This is a
Calls.
series of random events.
Okay, so there's the outdoorsman guy. Okay, maybe the movie started.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe the movie started now.
Father's gone crazy. You remember your father. Now I want you to listen very carefully to what
The
he
daughter's
has to
actually
say.
older than the mom.
I did. And it didn't make any sense to me at all. Maybe you can do better. Greg?
Kids,
Line.
Mom and I love each other very much.
He even looks like the lead from Airplane.
Cool off, mister.
Your mom and I have enjoyed some talking, and I've got wonderful news for you.
He's like, I have a drinking problem. I'm an alcoholic.
And don't call me Shirley.
You're a result. Another jokes I liked in other movies.
Fields of wildflowers and clover.
Yeah, they're gonna get away from it all because they're living the big city life. There goes
baby bullets.
Baby bullets.
Oh, fine. Something I understand. A simpler time.
It's all references.
What I'm trying to say is that from now on, you don't have to worry about crime, pollution.
The whole thing is a parody of the film-going experience, the industry as a whole.
Wow.
So to do the parody, they couldn't just do a comedy film. They needed to parody the trailers that existed before the comedy film.
What visionaries are responsible for this?
Acid, marijuana, cocaine.
Okay, they are finally moving to nature.
They're going.
I understand where we are now.
Okay.
So technically the name of this movie should be The Outdoorsman.
Yeah, the outdoorsists or
The
whatever they're called.
Outdoorsmans.
So we can piece this together. Father worked at a construction site.
Looks like there's a bikini girl. They might try and pick up a hitchhiker who's in a bikini. And then it appears that there's going to be a Native American riding an elephant. So that'll be good.
Leave
That'll
the two
be cool to
towers
see.
out of this. They
I
didn't.
know. I kind of don't want to see them in this movie.
I feel bad for them.
Makes you wonder if maybe they downed themselves.
Oh yeah,
They
because they didn't want to be in this film.
Saw themselves in this movie.
Oh, they have an outdoorsman theme song. So what is this movie called?
I don't know. Wacky. How wacky is that?
That's not wacky at all. It's just a seatbelt. That happens all the time.
It's the Grizzle Waltz. On the way for vorcation.
Look, that's not where they are.
That's like
Baghdad.
yes. Oh, they're going to Iraq.
Look, that's funny. Because normally the map would be for where they're going. And also they keep it there, which is the best part. It's just like still there.
Keeps going. Laughing at?
James, you should be in the directing house of Lloyd Kaufman.
Thank you very
I
much.
feel like you should be directing films for Lloyd.
I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it.
Doesn't look like it's to try very hard.
They're going to give you Baby Bullets 2.
Well, I told you Asylum, the follow-up to the Kaufman industry.
Yeah.
I almost got a job there.
Doing what?
Anything. They said you can do anything. The thing is, they just don't pay you. They don't pay you, but as long as you work on one of their movies, then basically if you bring them a script, they'll let you make the next one, as long as it costs less than like $100,000.
Wow.
Get it?
Yeah, I do. Don't look back here, guys.
Bare breasts, is that her? No, it's different.
That's funny.
It's a little twist on everything, you know?
Yeah, the man on the car.
Oh, he stopped short on her. That he improvised that actually.
That's allowed. They're married, right?
Yeah, that's allowed. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you're married, you can do whatever you want.
Your Honor, I own her.
Right?
Yeah.
They spent a lot on that billboard. They had to show it for 10 seconds. They ran over the camera.
Got it.
This whole theater mode is just us shouting the jokes out.
Yeah.
But it just keeps going.
It does.
Well, they wrote the song. Everything you use exactly as much as you need, okay? So if someone wrote the song, the scene has to last the entirety of the song. That's the deal. If you make the billboard, you gotta show it for 10 seconds. That's the deal. You hire an actress with big boobs, the main dude's gonna grab them.
That's the deal.
That's just part of it.
They're not even that big. They're just there.
Yeah, he's gonna grab them.
He just sexually assaulted his co-star.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna do it. That's the rule.
This isn't even like hashtag Me Too. This is like hashtag Creepo.
Well, yeah.
So how long do you think this song is? Like 15 minutes?
15 minutes long. And it's like Inagata La Vida. See, they made it. Do you think a real bear is gonna meet the stuffed bear?
Yes.
Do you think it's gonna have sex with it?
I think so.
Well, she's gonna get topless. We gotta start guessing what's gonna happen.
What, the underage girl?
He's gonna get topless.
Please no.
She's not underage. Are you kidding me? She's probably like 34.
No, this is 80s.
Lloyd Kaufman's wife.
Yeah, I know.
Which
what
back
happened?
then was 22.
No way.
We're here at last. You got to leave the keys in the car. Don't lose the ticket. Pay as you leave.
Do you think that guy's name is just stereotype?
He's dead.
He was the valet driver.
I haven't seen such wild and untamed beauty since the Gabor sisters sang Let's Get Physical on Merle.
That's a really good reference from 1983. If you had grown up then,
summer of
summer of 1983, you would have loved it.
If you have to be coastal as well.
You got to know who Zsa Zsa Gabor is.
Genius to see we needed a roof over our heads, and we all pitched in to make it happen.
Oh,
that wasn't even supposed to happen. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen.
Well, this is a big moment.
What do you think?
And darn if we soon did have a fine little cabin to show for our efforts.
They did a nice job.
Let's start the inbreeding.
Yeah.
Just a quarter.
Oh, we know who's going to be riding an elephant later.
Is there any more land we can take from him?
I know, yeah.
Good times. Time for
Here we
fun
go.
and relaxation.
Told you the kid was getting topless.
Especially after Mom vacuumed and chlorinated the lake.
She's
and
38.
installed that
She's definitely gonna get
master
topless.
surface cleaner.
Yeah. Was that a ferret?
Oh no, is he gonna? He's not gonna kill it, is he?
Discovered something I had forgotten.
Apparently people have those for
Animals
pets.
were attracted to me.
Psychopaths.
They do,
For
but they
some
smell like
strange
corn
and
chips.
Magical reason,
Is
felt
that right?
fear when they were around me.
Oh, raccoon! Oh, baby raccoon!
Yeah.
He put a baby goat in stocks.
Well, it was bad now for the
Otherwise,
people.
it was gonna leave.
That raccoon does not want to be in that, by the
Mr.
way.
Amsterdam, we're trying to find out why the family moved to the wilderness. Could you tell us a little bit about?
So this is like a documentary.
I guess.
Things you'd be amazed, little things that people forget, like how many of us remember that Eleanor Roosevelt had great tits?
That's a good one.
That's a joke. That is a.
That's a good joke.
Things continue the way they are.
That made the nodes in my brain go off that said,
Yeah.
"This
Joke.
is that is a
If
joke."
this were funny, you would laugh.
Man who walks in the men's room, and there's a hole in the wall. There's a little sign over it says, "Put your prick in here, and we do for you what your wife does." So he put his prick in there, and somebody sewed a button on it.
Sad he's dead.
This guy's like, and then at the end he goes, "So I'm ready whenever you guys are."
Hey, we work for him.
Look, sweetheart, in the bracket rankings, and he couldn't live in the city anymore. He would have gotten killed in tax. Hey, did you see his return last year before I got a hold of him? It's a joke. So I sat down with him, and I told him to move out to the woods. You can appreciate everything.
I think the movie has started, right?
Yes.
Jury's still out, but
this is
I'll
the
let you know in about 45 minutes.
Turns out, when nature calls, is actually
Trash.
the outdoorsmanzers.
Okay, got it.
New vitality.
Also, this is Charlie Kaufman.
Felt in years. The
Wow,
vitamins
that's
that
Lloyd Kaufman's father.
brought out something in me. And
Nice. He's got a great body for a leading man from 1942.
Yeah. I smoke 14 cigarettes
Yeah.
a day and I drink 2 bottles of whiskey.
That's how I get these arms.
Also, I hit my wife a lot. Well, one of them. James can do that.
there was a strange.
He's got scoliosis, though. Why is
I know. Why is he all bent over?
Whose very presence would have struck
That's
Jason
not,
Schwartzman.
That's not a Native American, number one.
How do you know?
I mean, I don't know for sure.
I mean, you're part Native American,
Yeah, that's how I know.
but you don't look that way.
But the most
I bet I
rewarding thing
could
for
pull
me
that off better than he could.
was to see how naturally my children adjusted to life in the wilderness.
Oh, come on, dog. You're tagging.
Free Billy, get it? Oh wait, no. Free Willy that joke hadn't been made yet.
Oh, cool. That animal asked for that.
They really fucked that deer up.
Yeah. Oh, this is when she bangs that bear? Oh, yeah, I was right. There he is. This is like the Flintstones, but for camping. What? I can't. You gotta get the clean shot. Come
It
on.
said I break for humans, guys. I read it and,
Really?
and laughed internally.
You
yes.
saw past the fisheye lens?
Yeah, she's gonna bang this elephant.
Hanging out here on Jailbait Avenue.
You're a big one, aren't you?
The elephant's attracted to her tits.
Well, it was nice to meet you, but I have to be going now.
This was someone's daughter. And that person's a monster.
Are you talking about the elephant?
Yeah, the elephant.
Yeah, well, that too.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Mother told me never to go out with circus people.
Uh-oh, this doesn't bode well.
Wait a minute, hold on. This elephant's gonna rape this woman?
Well, it was played by a young Harvey Weinstein.
The direction there was, and as soon as that elephant lets go, just get out of there.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be angry.
He will, its mother is waiting.
He'll be angry. He will stampede. So just get out of there.
Check it out.
Oh, is she showering or something? Oh, it's Peeps.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, wait.
Why'd they put the Peeps on the screen so that we really knew that it was Peeps?
Yeah.
So whenever you felt like you dropped in, you had coffee and cake for nothing practically.
for nothing.
Rejected Red's witness.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what most of this means.
That's a reference we're not even gonna get.
Is it to the commies?
Maybe?
Or the comic book Red? About the old retired?
No, that hadn't been around by then.
But then maybe a...
Oh, she said, just like a cock, only smaller.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Uh-oh, there's that bear.
It's Bigfoot.
Her? Someone told her, you know, if you lie about your age, you can be in this movie.
Yeah, tell him you're 16.
Guys, you're missing the swimming joke.
What?
She just did a swimming joke.
No, the neurons didn't go off.
You're missing a
That
lot.
was a joke.
It didn't pass the jokeometer.
No.
I don't normally look over to Omar, and maybe is there some way he can end the movie so
He's
we don't have
shaking
to
his
do this
head.
anymore?
Set it to 1.5 times speed.
Yeah, do what TBS does to keep me from watching movies like Con Air. Since nothing's happening right now, Bruce, can I tell you a quick story?
Yes.
When James and I went camping,
Oh, yeah.
we were watching Con Air on TV, and you may notice that, what's his name, John Cusack, already talks pretty fast in that movie.
Sure.
But we noticed he was talking surprisingly fast.
Yeah.
Right?
And we're like, oh, are they doing that thing? That bear's gonna fucking kill that girl.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
We're watching a snuff film.
Well, not yet.
Wait, so what happened with John Cusack?
We just noticed that they had sped up the movie
Yeah.
because television's dying.
Yeah.
And they have to do that so they can fit more commercials in because they have these arbitrary time slots
Yeah.
that make no fucking sense anymore because everything's on demand.
You know why television's dying?
Why?
Because more people are paying for shows like Theater Mode
Yeah.
on roosterteeth.com.
Hey, thanks guys. If you want to hear us talk more about Con Air, keep watching.
Do you want to watch this bear have sex with a woman? Watch Theater Mode.
I'd pay for that.
You may have forgotten that Dave Chappelle himself was in Con
Did
Air.
not forget. That's pinball.
He plays pinball. A
And
titular character.
And what happens when he dies?
He turns into a puppet.
They turn him into a really offensive
What?
or racially insensitive puppet.
I haven't seen Con Air enough.
Maybe
We were trying to think of what the sequel could be.
Oh.
And it was like, oh, they're moving a a whole bunch of prisoners to Mars to a Mars penal colony.
You mean
So
Total
there's
Recall?
A spaceship
No.
that gets taken over by prisoners.
You're talking about Lockout, the film by Luc Besson.
That's similar. I think he only produced it too.
And he got sued, didn't he?
Yep. By John Carpenter himself. This still on?
This is Freddie Bussey.
It's John Madden. Boom!
The thing is, if he was a wrestler who was already old in the 80s,
he's dead.
He probably died a year after this movie was made.
He looks like Ric Flair now, but bigger.
Don't wrestlers die at like weird early ages, James?
They're like,
they do.
well, they're like teachers. Once they stop wrestling, they die.
because they have nothing left to live for.
Exactly.
It's because they peaked. They've done the greatest profession a human being could do.
Yeah, you can't stop him. Look at Triple H. His knees don't work, but he still gets in there.
There he goes.
Got himself the slobber knocker. Wear a cup, dude.
This is so gross.
Nice. This is a good performance.
Even as a kid, seeing a full-grown man in underwear, like a singlet, always made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, James, I can see why you love wrestling.
Kiss the old man dick.
Oh, here come the kids.
At that point, he went, wouldn't it be funny if I grabbed your breasts again? I'm like, sure.
Oh, I get it. This is Westworld. We're in Westworld right now.
Are they the robots? Are we
No,
supposed to
am I a
fucking kill
robot?
them?
No, they're not the robots are the bears and the deer.
Okay. I mean, I think Westworld had come out around this time. Yeah, eat your heart out, Chevy Chase. Try not to make another fucking movie again. We've got, what's it called?
What are you talking? Who are you talking to?
You're just shouting at the camera.
It was a knock against Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is New Vacation.
I mean, this is more like The Great Outdoors, starring John Candy, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah, because
know.
it's called the Outdoorsness.
I think someone said Griswolds, that's funny. Like bears. Let's do it out in the woods. But no one can act. And we'll get another girl who's jailbait.
Even the animals.
Jailbait. She's as far from it as possible.
I'm almost positive.
I bet if we looked up her age, she'd probably be 30.
You could even hear
Well, now, yeah.
Do you want to look up? I'll look her up.
Yeah, look her up.
Really? All right, well.
I don't think When Nature Calls is
What
on
are we gonna
IMDb.
miss? What are we gonna miss?
Look up the trivia.
Trivia.
Sure.
Well, I mean, if the movie wants to kill time, I guess we'll kill time too. So anyway, other good parts about Con Air.
Cold film, indie film. Oof, that runtime.
Wait, let me see.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Is it 2 hours? It's been enough.
Yeah, it's like.
Let's see.
It's like a short Michael Bay movie. Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean,
All
get
right, let's
comfortable is what I'm saying.
I can't.
Academy Award nominee.
For what?
David Strathairn.
Oh, David Strathairn. What did he do?
Finished it.
I don't know what he is in this. Hold on, it's hard to find this cast. There's not a lot of links.
Well, I'm telling you, if they don't fill out the social security number, you can't put their names in the credits.
What's happening now? What did I miss? Who banged?
A pig came out of a cave.
Somebody's banging.
All right, let's see. God, there's no pictures either. Bambi? Do we think her name's Bambi?
Probably.
Well,
that was just her porn name.
I mean, whoever was in this did a really good job hiding their identity.
Runs with Brody.
David Strathairn was Weejun. Is that him?
That's David Strathairn? You know who he is, James.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Let me look him up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. He's an actor.
Has he done actual things besides fall off small mountains? This poor guy.
He was in Darkest Hour and a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell who's who.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that girl was underage, but they didn't care because
It's not a girl.
What?
That's David Strathairn.
I'm talking about the daughter, which that man was definitely hitting on when the camera turned off. Probably when it was on too.
I mean, there's no way to know. At this point, there's no way to know.
Well, let's just say she is. Yeah, Weejun. That's David Strathairn. Oh, it said kaopectate brave. Kaopectate is a diarrhea medicine. Guys?
Yeah, we heard you. No, I don't know. There's no way to find her.
That's all right.
This fella had a broken leg.
She's 32 at least.
Like I said, now.
No, no way.
The only thing to do is to drag him back to camp, or we will give him proper medical attention. You wait here. I go get help.
Oh, he's gonna bang the daughter.
The father? Yeah.
No.
No, David Strathairn.
So that's Gary Oldman?
What's supposed to be happening? Oh, he likes it. Likes pain?
From his Blue Cross card, we learned his name was Ouija, a proud brave. He wanted to thank us for saving his life. He wanted to teach us about the woods. He wanted to charge
Do all Native Americans use sign language? Is that the rule there?
The same as Coco the gorilla.
Wild, dangerous, and unpredictable animals who call it their home.
Whoa.
What is this?
I think this is an Israel thing.
This is just the part where I say no comment.
Children of the wilderness and trap their prey.
This has become kind of a strange movie now.
Yeah.
Become? Baby Bullets didn't do it for you?
I feel like at certain points soon, it's going to get bored of this concept and then just move on to a new movie.
The following rules have been formulated by a government panel of nuclear
Leave the Pentagon out of this. They did nothing wrong. Don't crash a plane into it. That would just be the worst.
Doesn't seem like that parking lot was big enough.
In the event of an actual nuclear blast, the film is likely to see.
What is happening? Why are they?
I think this is a
interstitial
public PSA.
Number 1.
They're showing
Choose an aisle captain.
I don't know.
Send him to the basement of this theater. Where he
Oh,
will find
okay.
emergency
All right.
So it's when you're watching the movie in theater.
It's like a warning happened in the middle of the movie, except that we're not in a theater, and no one will ever see this.
In a theater.
sticky pink and green knife.
Con Air, a character gives one of the other characters a gun, but refuses to accept responsibility for his mistake.
I want to make a movie where at some point in it breaks the fourth wall and then calls out people in the theater, except sell it to Netflix.
Blew my mind.
Remember at the end of Scrooged? It was like, hey, you in the right side of the theater.
Yeah.
What was your plan?
Yeah.
What was your plan?
Well, sometimes when they make, like Gremlins, right? The part where they're like, it breaks the fourth wall and they go into the movie theater and Hulk Hogan shows up and you go, yeah, but maybe one day we won't have theaters. Like now, when I'm watching this for the first time on
No one
VHS.
ever thought that. No one ever said maybe one day we won't have theaters. We're gonna have theaters forever, guy.
Well, I get, even if you presume that they're gonna have theaters forever, don't presume that your movie's gonna be in it forever.
Yeah.
Why not? This movie's a classic.
You're
It won an Academy Award.
It won the Academy Award for please stop submitting your films to the Academy.
Here, take it. You've done it now. Go away.
Uh-oh, there he goes, just like Willy Wonka.
He lives with Aquaman now.
The kid had to stay under for this whole sequence.
There he is.
Was that his leg?
That was his leg, like a shark.
This is a reference to a very popular film, Down Periscope.
Reaching across the
That was a popular film.
across totally different cultures, trying to share.
I always said there's two types of people. Down Periscope man or a McHale's Navy type of man.
I was both.
Periscope. Down Periscope 100%.
I was both.
As Bruce shouted from outside the
I saw them
Blockbuster
both.
video.
I saw them both in theaters. I love you, Kelsey Grammer. And I love you, whoever was in
Tom
McHale's.
Arnold.
There we go.
Did your parents also make you sit in the car when they went to the Blockbuster video and said, all right, I want to go pick out a movie? You said, Air Force One. They're like, well, if they have it. And they come back like, sorry, I didn't have Air Force One. But you can see the big
I was like,
wall.
you always say that.
Well, but just because they have a big wall doesn't mean there's the actual tapes behind it.
I could see the tapes behind it.
I could see them. They're there. They knew what they were doing.
I saw Air Force One in theaters.
Yeah, well, the problem is sometimes you go in there and you'd be like, oh shit, they have this movie, and you grab what's behind you and you go, ah, Critters too.
I didn't want monkey shines.
Man, nobody knows what we're talking about right now. I love it.
I don't know what this Warlock movie's about, but it's got my attention.
I feel bad for all you guys watching. You paid $5 a month for this. We're sorry.
No, they've paid $5 a month for other stuff too.
Yeah, but they probably only watched this.
Mom, what does BAP stand for?
BAPS.
Jeez.
Well, unbeknownst to the animals, we had this watch strapped to one of their paws.
What's going on?
This is going to go on for a lot longer, according to James's reaction of the runtime.
I mean, I want them to get back to the plot.
What plot?
What happened to the bear?
This is a plot. That's Academy Award winner David Strathern.
I think he's just nominated.
Oh, well, whatever.
And they probably thought it was Jason Statham. They got the name wrong.
They didn't know who Jason Statham was.
He was just an Olympic diver or whatever.
Then they got the Academy Award for it.
Yeah, the best diving goes to.
I mean, what are the Oscars doing now? They're just like biggest movie of the year.
Yeah, coolest movie. And the award is shaped like a
hang loose,
like a shaka bra.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you did it.
Yeah.
What is it?
You did a popular movie, dog. Oh yeah!
Yeah.
My favorite joke from the 80s and 90s. Japanese people love photography.
They do. They love photography. What's wrong with that?
It's racially insensitive. I don't know.
The thing is, did you ever maybe consider that we finally reached a point on the global scale where it was feasible for a Japanese person to travel to New York City, and thus they were excited to see this place and took pictures? Like,
no.
If you go to the Great Wall, you take pictures too.
Right.
They also had the technology to do it.
It was proven back in 1983 that Japanese people took more pictures. Lloyd Kaufman did the study himself.
Yeah.
character-
He looked outside his apartment and went, "Hey, you J words."
There's a character from Gremlins 2 who's just a Japanese guy who knows cameras.
Oh.
He just grabs them.
I think that might be the same character from the Goonies.
Guys, I think we need to get David Strathern fired.
For what?
Because he played a Native American and he's not Native American.
No one saw this.
Hashtag fire David Strathern. Strathern spelled S-T-R-A-T-H-A-R-N.
They went.
Oh,
it's porno.
Is it?
It's animal porno. Yep. See, look at that. They're in heat.
Would it make more sense for those porno theaters for them to hand you a towel when you walk in so they don't have to wipe the floor down?
Yes.
That makes more sense, right? Like a 24-hour fitness, they just give you a towel.
Remember how they arrested Pee Wee?
Yes.
For jerking off
in a theater.
In a porn theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of not of a big deal.
It's bullshit. That's horse shit.
I've jerked off in a normal theater.
I'm jerking off now. Run, Willie Mays, run.
Willie Mays is dead, right?
Yeah.
Wow, he got...
It's weird to see ghosts.
So he got... he got... How much money do you think for that?
Willie Mays?
A couple
Are you kidding?
$1,000
He
to
got
run in?
$1,000 for that.
$1,000?
He got no money to do this. Somebody said, "Do you want to be in a movie?" And he had stars in his eyes.
Because his brain don't work so good no more.
Yeah, because he had CTE.
Too many jabs.
He's a baseball player.
Oh.
Yep.
Weejan had an uncanny
Canada.
sense of direction.
Call it Canada.
Even though little Billy was skeptical, Weejan explained that it
David
needed to
Strathern
be as
is
much
culturally
chance of getting lost in the
appropriating.
woods as a fish for
Fire,
getting lost in
hashtag fire David Strathern.
Man, he's looking good while doing it.
Remember kids, S-T-R-A-T-H-A-I-R-N.
I would argue from the back he looks more like a pirate.
Asshole.
Look at that.
Yeah, he does. He does look like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, he looks like one of the animatronics from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hopefully he'll respond to those hashtags and say, "I was playing a pirate."
The costume designer is like, was like, what does a Native American look like? They're like the pirates of the land, right?
He says someone describe it.
Always taking things that don't belong to them, like their land back.
What did they do to deserve it?
Guys, there's a speaker in the woods.
I
I
get
just
it.
want to let you know.
Yeah, well, there's also that walk sign.
Uh-oh, David Strathern's realizing he should not be in this film.
Sorry, I read ahead in the script.
Yeah.
This is,
yeah.
It's not often that I don't get references.
I don't know what
I
it's
don't-
doing.
Yeah, I don't understand this one either.
I can't get those ice cafe tickets you asked for.
What?
I
know that this thing is called Billy Burns.
Yeah, it's Bernie Burns.
I know that.
I must admit, Mom,
So in Con Air,
proud of the way our little Billy
Nicolas
was
Cage's
adapting to
character
Billy's
has a
life.
chance to get off the plane, chooses not to because his friend's going to die
Yeah.
of lack of insulin, which is weird because they put him on a plane, but they only give him like enough insulin to last him for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well,
It's a
it's
strange
because
plot point.
they accidentally destroyed his
That's
insulin.
right.
It got shattered.
Yeah, and he's like,
It's like, I'm gonna die. Diabetes is gonna kill me right now.
it's like that.
That's not how it works.
It's fine. It's one of those strange movies where you're like, this is just one of those weird Michael Bay movies that came and went, and then someone goes, it wasn't a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, it's not Michael Bay.
It's a Jerry Bruckheimer film made to look like a Michael Bay movie, and you go, interesting. Tell me more.
However, we are anticipating the quick
It ends in Las
passage of the
Vegas.
President's new National Wildlife
Oh, thankfully you can't look back because I was yawning again.
At which time we would
Nope,
be
you missed it.
happy to
I feel
welcome
nothing.
you in paving over this area.
I still think we should do a theater mode where we sleep through the whole thing. Put on the movie, put our heads down.
This would have been the one.
It'll be like meta humor. By the way, there hasn't been any boobs since that one, like,
Yeah, you're right.
before image of some plastic surgery.
Oh.
This has just happened while the kid was out there filming a scene.
They were just hoping that a mountain lion or a cougar would be out there. Jesus Christ. I mean,
There he is.
That was pretty cool, actually.
I am genuinely impressed.
Oh no.
That
Oh, I
doll's
love
gonna
when they
kill
fight
him.
fake cougars.
Wait, that might be
a
real.
fake cougar? I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's a
a
real
fake
cougar.
You sure?
That's like the fake cougar from Talladega Nights.
Another great reference. That's a real cougar.
That was a real cougar.
That was.
Guys, let me explain to you
person.
something about movies. You could do different shots with different cougars.
Those are real legs.
That's
a real
David Strather.
cougar.
That's
a
real
real
Strather.
cougar holding the camera.
He's classically trained.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be offensive.
Crazy, honey. Now I do floors and I do laundry. I cleans kitchens and I do ironing. But I positively draws the line at cougars.
Oh man.
The agency, I don't do no cougars. Now I need car fare, and who's gonna drive me to the bus?
This is
Like,
from a group of
we can hit it
people.
one more time. I think we can get to it.
There's a group of people who walked out of airplane and went, not as good as it could have been.
I could do it better.
Yeah. What if we made a movie and it was funny?
It's always funny when people are fighting like animals on screen. Like you just shake the head. Like I'll do it with Benson. We're like,
No, when in reality it'd bite your jugular.
He's just trying to leave.
Jugular.
Oh, can we leave?
I think
It's
so.
an
This is
intermission.
where we take a bathroom break.
Omar,
can we leave?
Can we leave during the intermission?
Omar's gone.
He gave us the thumbs
said
up.
thumbs up.
That skeleton just gave us a thumbs up.
It's just-
Well, wasn't a nightmare before, but here we are.
This is like the stop motion they're shooting right outside our studio.
Is that what they're making?
Yeah, they're making stop motion Jurassic Park.
This is Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs. Weed leaves.
You can't show that in the theater. Is that how you roll it up?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna find out this is directed by like David Lynch or something.
Cocaine, good.
All right, Two Noses doing cocaine. Man, what a time to be alive. You know?
But not for long.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah.
It's
a
more
very
of a
short
half-life.
time.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Watergate
It
celebrity.
was like drinking zebra blood.
That's
Looks
really
like
G.
cum.
Gordon Liddy, guys.
What? No. That's Tom Selleck. His brother.
That's Dabney Coleman.
Dabney Coleman lives in West Hollywood.
How do you know this?
We used to see him all the time outside of Machinima.
Doesn't mean he lives there.
Yeah. Maybe he just hangs out by Machinima.
Asking for a job.
Yeah.
No, Dabney, get out of here.
I do COD montages.
You're too old. You can't be a Respawn director.
My stint on Boardwalk Empire is about to end. Are you hiring?
I've been asked to co-chair the fundraising drive for the Society for the Prevention.
Is this like how Sacha Baron Cohen tricked a bunch of politicians into doing things?
Theater Mode is tricking us into watching this movie.
Yeah.
But the sad truth is,
I really hope Omar is doing work other than this.
No, he shouldn't have to.
Maybe he's like, yeah, I knew he was.
He's streaming
for
Con
Omar.
Air to his
I
laptop
know.
right now.
He's streaming Con.
He was like, hey, all right, Con Air is a great film. I should watch it. Speed it up a little bit. Get the true TBS experience.
Soon its victims are spending the entire Labor Day
If you don't hear anything from me in a while, I may be asleep.
Okay.
Just so you know.
unable to sleep.
Would that be a first for someone to have fallen asleep
During a theater
mode?
mode.
I'm sure someone's done it, but like someone like Jack or Jeff was able to do it with their eyes open.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
just stared straight ahead.
And then it's just every once in a while they'd snore, but it sounded like a laugh. So they're
Oh, great reference, guys.
Because they're all Jerry
Lewis.
Lewis's.
Got the whole truck on your foot because that's why we're going that way.
Nice lady.
So the Penny Saver ad said, must be able to act like Jerry
Yeah.
Lewis, but not really
Well, the ad just said seeking hilarious people, and everyone showed up doing Jerry Lewis impressions.
The French love it. Can't get enough.
Why is there fog on the floor? Does anyone know?
Look at the guy on the left.
Is that
He's
what
killing it?
Is that what Jerry Lewis would do? Would he be
That's
on the
Bradley Cooper.
Would there be fog on the floor?
Hey, buddy, look.
Wait, that's his cool version?
Right now, there's no known cure for this awful condition. It could start
I just like that the guy was like, oh, I'm such a nerd. And he goes, all right, now put me in cool version. It's still fat schlub. Hey, it's me, Buddy Love.
So please.
That's right, kids. There was a version of the Nutty Professor
That didn't star Eddie
before
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Give till it's
Same with Dr. Doolittle, but still can't find that footage.
Give before it's too late. We've already lost France.
There you go. It's Jerry Lewis.
They said 2 minutes of showtime at least 3 minutes ago.
Can you prove that?
No. Fuck.
Old prejudices die.
I was told if you have ADHD, you can't tell if time's moving or not without physically looking at a clock. But I know none of us have ADHD. So this movie is basically giving us a condition.
A message in the public interest funded by the National Tobacco Institute, Asbestos Growers of America, People for PCB, Microwave Manufacturers, the Diet Soda Institute, the Brotherhood of Bacon Curers, the Non-Dairy Creamer Association, Friends of Red Dye No. 2, the State of New Jersey, Oral Contraceptive League.
Maybe theater mode wasn't a good idea.
My life.
What is happening?
Let's hit this joke again.
Get more jokes!
I want to see the black cleaning lady.
It's gonna be crazy. The hot dog's gonna drink. They're gonna take pills.
There we go.
Quaaludes.
He's going wild. It's a party.
Popcorn.
That was back when Quaaludes existed.
Get it?
Man, I wish I could go back to the 80s to see this in theaters, and then while this is happening, I just turn around and look at everyone, and everyone like Bruce in the theaters sleep or smoking crack.
The guy who brought the hooker in with him fell asleep giving him a blowjob in the seat.
Oh, he's jerking off on the popcorn. What did you do today, honey? Well, I did stop motion for a hot dog jerking off on popcorn.
Oh, that's so good.
What did your best friend Kyle do? While he was making the other hot dog, fuck another hot dog. We're gonna kill each other.
Your brother works on Wall Street, right?
Aw, that might be a real cat.
Make it a scene.
Poor Tony Stratham.
Yeah.
David.
Who?
Michael Strahan. So are those intermission things because they need to hit runtime?
Yes.
Because like the trailers and stuff, there was a reference to the baby bullets at the opening sequence, which is the only reason why I think that maybe they knew that they were going to do it to start, but I don't know about that other stuff.
Well, it's similar to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 classic, Merlin's Shop of Magical Horrors or whatever, where it's clearly two movies stitched together because they made one movie and went, this isn't long enough. And they're like, well, what can you do? Add another one to it. Oh, that's a cute cat.
I feel bad for that cougar.
I feel terrible for that cougar. It's an innocent animal.
Hopefully they let it free and it killed something.
All the people involved in this movie are monsters because this was a choice. They knew what they were doing. The animal had no choice.
Yeah, the elephant didn't have any choice.
The elephant most certainly did not have a choice, so it was a pervert.
Even little Billy gave up. He would
Remember when they sprayed graffiti on the deer? And then they'll probably do a thing at the end that says, no animals were harmed in the making of this film, but that's a lie.
Oh, he froze.
We learned that all wounds heal with time, that life must go on, that if you break it, you bought it.
Get it?
You know that you can like drink like coffee and stuff to wake yourself up?
Yeah.
Do they have things that you can watch to put you to sleep? This is one of them.
What are you talking about?
close.
Oh,
It's like, it's making me fall asleep.
right.
Yeah,
It's the equivalent of like counting sheep. Well, James always watches that one documentary or whatever that puts him to bed. There's that. This is similar.
It tucks you in.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna get ready for this scene. Reference.
Finally, the
Gone
title
with the
card
wind.
scene.
Oh, look, he's got hair.
I know.
The bear has like a hair slick on it. I don't know how I feel about that.
Most wedding dresses are hideous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throwing that one out there.
If your wedding dress doesn't have like a deep V so you can see your cleavage, it's garbage.
And then also a deep V in the back so you can see the top of your butt
Yeah,
crack.
it should basically be like you're wearing a big white flower.
It should just be the Virgin Killer sweater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did they just put peanut butter on her hands?
Yeah. Humiliating. Look how stupid that poor awesome animal is.
That looks like an animatronic.
I think that was a costume.
Yeah, that's Country Bear Jamboree right there. Though the costume is that of a skinned bear that they murdered.
That was
fucking
real. That was a real
Jesus
thing.
Christ. What we didn't see is the footage where it went horrifically wrong.
Yeah.
Like, weird, she's not in the rest of the movie. What happened?
That's like dying shooting the Twilight Zone movie.
Most embarrassing way to go out. Like, we might use the scene. I don't know. Oh, they're all dead. Well,
We'll reshoot it.
get Spielberg out of here.
We can't.
Well, you're not a woman. I hope you won't tell anyone. I have my reputation to look after, you know.
He don't give a shit. He got what he wanted.
Honey.
He got his dick wet. Oh, I see. So the woodpeckers are talking.
Yeah, it's gonna send word to the
Ew.
thing.
What the fuck?
It was apparently a rabbit.
Why'd that rabbit's mouth look like a vagina?
Apparently, rats have to constantly chew on things because
their teeth.
The teeth are like trying to make their way into their own brain
Yeah, their
to
teeth
kill
grow.
them. It's crazy.
Supposed to be a classy hotel. I got upstairs, I called down the clerk, I said, hey, I got a
Again, this guy doesn't know they started filming. He's just having a conversation with the director.
But I guess everything worked out all right. 40 years we've been married. She laughs at everything I do.
You know, if you don't ask their age, it's not a crime.
Lloyd Kaufman has no shortage of old men friends.
Yeah.
Whoever's just hanging out at the Diners Club.
Mom had been putting her time to good use. She started to grow organic food every bit as
She
good
looks
as
like
the
a
food she
manly
used to buy in
Tilda
the
Swinton.
city.
How's that possible?
Well,
Nice, there we go. Get it?
Product integration, or
No, but you get it? She's using pine scented.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Because she doesn't think that
the wilderness.
the wilderness smells good.
Yeah,
Bruce.
I understand.
So she's spraying it with the
Right.
smell of wilderness,
Right,
and
right.
then she likes that.
Right, I get it.
That's why it's funny.
Oh,
Time had
okay.
come for him to go back to his people.
my people.
Ouija began to prepare a special ceremonial dinner. It was touching. to see
Apparently, it
much
gets hunters
Ouija
pretty
did
hard
for
if
the
they
local
see
animals
an
as
elk
they came by to save
or like
their
a buck with like a shitload of horns on it.
Yeah, because they
bunch
get
of
to take
points.
them.
My mom used to Photoshop fake antlers and send it to my uncle who lives in the Midwest. They'd flip out. They're like, she's like, hey, look at this 23 pointer. What?
I always like when they're shedding.
Yeah.
When they have like gook and blood
It
and
looks-
shit
it
hanging
looks
off
like a
there.
monster.
Yeah, I know. Where's the bear?
Oh yeah, her
He's not
husband.
good enough for them?
Thank you for the birds and the trees. Thank you for the honeybees. Thank you for the
That kid's a
marshy
lawyer.
bugs.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Oh, this is the touching scene that everybody talks about in When Nature Calls.
Yep.
for furry hugs.
Can't go to a party anymore without people talking about a hit film When Nature Calls.
This is iconic.
Night. Thanks for giving me the luck. I finally found a bear.
That's fine, Bambi.
What?
She got all excited because she was fucking a bear.
Regent
She
has
got
asked us to
banged?
join
Yeah.
him in a toast tonight of his tribe's ritual potion.
Mahalo.
And the future Academy Award goes to someone else.
Yeah.
We
He's going,
can't.
he's still dressed as a pirate.
Well, they used the clip from this film during his nomination.
What's ironic is that Disney actually wanted to hire David Strathairn to direct Guardians of the Galaxy, Galaxy Volume 3. Couldn't do it.
Yep.
Couldn't
They
do
found
it.
out about this as
Well,
well.
no, they just couldn't find him.
Oh,
He was busy.
He wasn't answering his phone.
Mr. Myron Cohen.
Hey, wow, they got him.
Who? I think that's the midget from Twin Peaks.
Yep, but you're right.
How'd they get him?
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
This guy thinks it's an actual. Like I feel like they had to trick all of them. They're all their bow fingering all these guys and to show up.
Or should I say, how? Hey, you ever sit down and talk to this guy? He's the original sitting bull. But I want to tell you, we've got a fantastic surprise for you.
I believe that's the coach from Grease.
Do you ever wish you could go back to like the 40s and tell some of the jokes that you tell now?
Would they go over people's heads?
Nah,
Or
just
would
they'd be
die
like
laughing?
everyone would be shocked. The 50s, it was like, hey, I got a new car the other day and there was something in the trunk. And everyone loses their minds.
Oh, is that the village people?
Yeah.
No. There was only one of them in the village. That's my thing. When people get really like super progressive about representation and how you can dress and how you can't dress, whether or not be offensive, I go, if we thought that way, we wouldn't have the village people. And then it's eye-opening.
That's the end of the argument.
They go, I go, all right, well then don't listen to the village people. And it goes, listen, we've gone too far.
Or the crying Native American from those famous commercials that was played by an Italian male.
Was it?
He was not Indian.
Oh.
Really?
He was not a...
But he was crying.
As most Sicilians do.
And trinkets and stuff. Suddenly, money's not good enough anymore. So I get this idea.
Still coming with this documentary thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have had The Office or Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Good
Or
point.
Modern Family.
Good point. I didn't think about that.
Pave the way, Bruce. For innovators.
We need to start having a countdown clock in here so that we know how much longer is left.
Honestly, yes.
I can just look at the scratches on my arm.
What do they tell you?
I'm running pretty low on blood.
Oh, is this where the bear fucked her? Oh.
He never uses a condom because he only fucks bareback.
Oh.
Hey, I'll be in the Stardust Casino all week.
Oh, the Stardust was torn down 15 years
ago. Oh, no.
I'll be over at the Aladdin.
Fill yourself with animals.
A lot of animal handlers on set this day.
Jesus. That's poison frog.
That frog was in his chest for a long time.
I know, yeah.
Oh,
they were
good.
like, let's hope we get this in one take. I don't want to put that frog back down my shirt.
Ancient ritual of departure.
There's a lesson here?
Yeah.
You know, Infinity War is not really a story about the Avengers,
Correct.
but it's a story about Thanos.
Yep.
When Nature Calls is not a story about the Van Waspasues. It's a story about Ouija.
Yes.
Did you understand what I said there?
Ouija did nothing wrong?
Did you guys understand?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're having a stroke. Oh, is he gonna fuck that frog?
What's happening?
Did you see the dad grab that mom's boob again?
No. I don't want to be an accomplice in this crime. Where'd the son go?
They didn't have him today. He had to go to school.
So far we've been given nudity only through a picture that was then shot on film. And we've only seen sexual harassment.
No, that's not true. We saw a topless woman on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Bruce.
Bare breasts.
It's been so long days since we saw that. I just don't know what happened.
Dalai Lama.
Italian, Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. The cougar's back, and he's pissed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, where is the son?
He was doing Wild Bill Hancock's photo booth or whatever.
That's a zoo.
Easiest thing for the family to lay all their problems on a cougar.
Who is this?
It's a prostitute.
To tell you the truth, before
I asked, the film answered.
I did all the stories too. The cougar.
Get it? Her name's Choo Choo because you ran a train on her?
Oh, that makes
Wow,
sense.
actually, did they mean to do that?
I don't think so.
That would have been really funny if they had.
I mean, they definitely ran a train on her. Yeah. Whether or not that's why they call her Choo Choo, I don't know.
This Indian, Ouijan, jumps out of nowhere and attacks Cookie.
That might be Academy Award winner Kathy Griffin.
Cookie was asleep
Well, Academy Award attending.
Well, maybe he was pacing. But he wasn't stalking. No way. Cookie told
Oh, no, that's
him
Carol
he
Kane.
wasn't.
Oh, you're right.
Look, he made
I like
it
imagining
so
the
aggravated,
person behind the camera
but
just
he
going,
had no buyer.
I know. Stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch.
Keep
There's so
going.
much film.
Keep
There's so much
going.
film. If we don't use this, they're using it for the porno next door.
If you're watching, maybe you could find room in that big heart of yours to forgive me.
What kind of accent is that? Just use your voice. You probably have a really dumb-sounding New York accent anyway.
Cookie, I'm really sorry I wore the fur coat that night.
Oh, that's what caused their relationship.
Please take me back.
This is really funny.
Hold on. They're not.
Keep going.
The neurons, Bruce. They're not.
Keep stretching.
They're not firing off right now. Yeah, nothing. Sorry.
They made the sunset. Do you hear that? Sound effect like the sun went in the lake?
Yeah.
Those are transition. There's 2 cigarette burns.
In the novelization of this, it made it more clear that there was anarchy among the animals and the humans.
It's just like we didn't know that Katniss loved PETA.
Oh, Hunger Games.
Bruce.
Hunger Games is also on.
We did watch Hunger Games after Con Air.
Yeah, Con Air.
That was,
and so we just watched until PETA painted himself like a rock.
I love that part.
He goes, and she goes, oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, well, I do paint cakes sometimes, so naturally I know how to do this.
Just imagine the part where he's sent of the mirror.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. I now look like Rock. Anyway, Katniss actually didn't love PETA. That you don't see in the book. It explains.
She didn't love Gale.
She did love Gale.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
No, her love was with Gale.
She loved her sister.
She mostly loved her sister, but she faked the love with PETA because she knew the cameras were watching.
No.
In the film, they have to imply it because they can't have her narrate the movie. Otherwise, it would ruin it.
I hate to admit it, but I was beginning to sense trouble in paradise. The hardship of wilderness
I'm moving the book. I want to read it.
began to take its toll on my family.
That was Billy Burns.
That was Billy Burns. I thought that maybe the movie would be over after Ouija left.
No, absolutely not.
Thought we already stop it.
Is there an is there an epilogue or?
There's an epi something. Epidural, I think.
I'm gonna need an EpiPen here pretty soon. I'm allergic to this shit.
Are you crazy? What are you talking
You know, actually, this was shot like Avengers 3 and 4, where they shot it all at once.
Right.
But then the Russo brothers decided that they wanted to divide it up into 2 movies.
Correct.
Someone just throw that.
Money?
Throwing rabbits.
Yeah.
So for this scene, we're gonna need someone to throw some rabbits. All the hands shoot up. Cute, cuddly.
Fucking 8 animals.
Yes, just beautiful little animals. We're gonna need you to toss them across the room.
Jesus Christ.
Search your hearts and give me one honest reason for not trying it a bit longer.
What about the
Wait, who's talking?
I think they're talking for their mind. Once again,
That's a zoo, yeah.
That cougar's been taught a lesson already.
Who's talking?
They're mind talking somehow. I don't know.
They're Mormons.
If we were to listen to what they're saying instead of talking about hit films like The Hunger Games, we would actually know what's happening. But I'm happier with the direction we chose.
Yeah.
Forget the cougar. No one worry about the cougar.
That's his girlfriend?
Is that the cougar's apartment? Oh, the cougar has a human rug.
Farther around here, and I'm just asking you, please, bear with me.
Also, wasn't it spelled grizzly with S's?
Yeah.
Why is she making one with Z's?
There's no continuity in any of this.
What was that?
I don't know.
Nice.
Probably just the wind.
Bruce, you should be laughing at this.
I almost did.
Okay.
Let's all pray it's been eating correctly.
Told you they're Mormon.
They don't have enough kids to be Mormon. Their trampoline's not hardly big enough.
Did you say that trampoline's not hardly big?
What?
Trampoline with fence around it?
Oh yeah, you ever flown over Utah? Trampolines as far as the eye can see. How's you gonna entertain 7 kids?
Nice. That was smooth as silk. I barely noticed.
It made me dizzy.
Jesus Christ. I felt a little sick to my stomach.
It also doesn't make any. What the fuck is a portrait?
Hey, what does that mean? Portrait of fear.
Get it? The wife doesn't like to be touched.
I know. So she was putting stuff. That's what she showed, like that hot dog or whatever,
Yeah.
getting snipped.
That's a good relationship.
Yeah.
When
All right, so they're not Mormon because the wife isn't willing to put out.
well, they're usually not willing to put out. They just don't have a choice.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. He's like, where are my sister wives?
Put on your gloves and get under that bed. Billy, grab that door, guard that broom, and make it snappy. Barb, I want
Is the cougar the villain of this movie now?
I think so.
Okay.
Like I said, it's not Waspish's story. It's Ouija's story.
The good point is that if they get rid of this cougar, it's almost certainly almost over. It's got to be.
Because there's no other conflict.
Yeah.
Except for Billy Burns.
Or Baby Blues or
Baby Bullets. Get it right. James is directing Baby Bullets 2.
Baby Bullets 2, I got the rights. That was funny.
That was, yep. There it is.
Oh.
Well.
Not the cougar. Who else would have a motive?
Yeah, he's got it. He's ready.
So someone
They
we
banged.
knew. What?
The
dad
girl
and
and the
daughter?
dad definitely
Yeah, absolutely.
Who else would have a motive?
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Come on, get the scene right.
So you know how everyone had a friend who owned like weird VHSs, like the Ewok movie? Someone we knew growing up owned this movie.
That's a real dog, I think.
Probably.
Same dog anymore. Been in the woods too long. He's as wild as that cougar now. He's crazed. He's raving.
Most of the Brady Bunch were banging each other.
Yeah, but they were all kids and stuff.
No, the kids banging the mom.
Well, yeah.
No, not the dog.
Well, that was like in Infinity War when they fade away.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Bruce.
There are a lot of parallels to Infinity War.
I like it.
That's pretty much
You
what it
were
was.
life to that tranquilizer gun and to the tranquilizer darts I had brought from the city.
Good. Good pickup.
Hey, Squirt. It's good to see you feeling like your old self again. What do you want? Oh, I bet you I know. I'll get you a treat.
How quick do you think that dog ran away after they were done
Very
filming?
soon.
I give up, Squirt. What do you want?
You probably want pussy.
Kill me.
Oh.
Put a bullet in my head.
Please just end it.
And I had more than enough tranquilizer darts to keep him high for years.
Please, old yellow.
Oh,
man.
he's addicted now. That's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny.
As I prepared to give Squirt his dose, I couldn't help but think of the awesome power of the gun and those trank darts.
Written by
Just
the
the
NRA.
knowledge that such a weapon could totally immobilize a wild dog or killer cougar, or a full-breasted American female made my blood run hot.
What in the
One
world?
dart would leave her defenseless.
Wow.
Unable to resist, it gave me new hope. And there wasn't a court in the country that would prosecute a husband for trying to get away with
Greg, I've got wonderful news for you. We've been talking it over. and
Apparently, this was a thing back then. That
I guess it
husbands
was.
couldn't have sex with their wives.
So you'd have to drug them and have their
He was
way
gonna
with them?
tranquilizer.
I mean, I guess it's a comedy, but
But we're not laughing.
That was the review. I guess it's a comedy.
Greg, what's the matter? Greg?
Get inside. Start packing.
Look at that power
Can't live here
stance.
anymore. We're going back where we came from. Right now.
Why? What's wrong? Greg, what do you mean? Greg?
Greg Brady?
Oh no.
All of New York.
Neighbors. Minorities.
Get me out of here.
Oh, Ouija.
Ouija, come
You
on.
betrayed us.
Ouija truly is the bad guy.
What's that? Oh, sure, bathroom. Cleaning's free. All tile. Beautiful.
Oh, and speaking of my wife,
Jesus Christ.
kid about no wife. Nothing. I got a wife as a doll.
Hey, Mr. Ant.
Feminine.
So when do you want to start filming the movie?
I can tell you all sorts of ways to drug your wife. Who cares if she doesn't want to sleep
Yeah, how
with
many
you?
rape jokes do you put in this movie?
Get out of this place and fast. Come on, Barb. Move it.
I feel bad for nature. Having to put up with us.
I was trying to kill us.
I know. But we stop it.
You got your ticket?
Ticket?
This is a good bit.
It's a strong bit.
I mean, there's like one car there, so it's like.
Right.
That was Lloyd Kaufman after the movie. This is a good bit.
Hey, we got one good bit. You know what they say? You make a 90-minute movie, it's got one good bit in it, you're solid.
Feedback when you show someone this and they go, that's funny.
We did it.
They don't laugh.
You tell it. He told me it's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, you said it.
Bambi Squirt and Little Billy Van Waspfishes in Forever Outdoorsters. The saga continues. Your characters and all their friends and exciting new adventures. See them overcome every obstacle.
So they're arguing with the narrator now about what their movie's going to be about.
They're all talking over each other.
Yeah, and I'll talk too.
See Bob and Greg make Whoopi under the stars as the Outdoorsters.
To do Nora in the doll's house in 2 weeks at the Melville Dinner Theater.
What?
What's she saying?
What's going on?
She made so many references to things that don't exist anymore.
Now we'd like our car.
Which car was that?
Because there's only one.
Station wagon!
I mean, it probably took them a while to take that thing out there, so get their money's worth,
You
right?
got to get your money's worth, just like that billboard. It's not going to start.
Did James Willems write this movie?
Like I was saying.
I mean, obviously.
Call me, Lloyd.
Obviously.
So that way I cannot pick up.
Outdoorsters. And coming next spring, it's the Outdoorsters in Outdoor.
They're going to shoot the narrator.
Following fall, you'll see Beyond the Belly of the Outdoorsters, the ultimate trip. And
Is it called the Outdoorsters?
The Outdoorsters.
That was What Nature Calls.
That's the name of the movie, but when you add in Baby Bullets and, what was it, Glenda?
Oh, I don't remember the other one.
Glenda something. Then it becomes.
Look, they're going to kill him. See?
Discovery, Gentile Ben. You won't want to miss it. And there's more. You'll want to be around for the prestigious lineup of Outdoorster epics for the 19.
All right, in this scene, you're fed up with him, so you, like, kill him.
Look tough. Look scary.
In the toe-tappingest time you've ever had. Hear the movie, see the album, buy the t-shirt, use the ashtray. It's Outdoorsters in merchandising forever. And there's more.
Very Monty Python. What they would do is when they got sick of a joke, they would just do a non sequitur.
Yeah.
This movie goes on forever.
This is just sick.
It was Bambi.
Yeah.
Tina Marie Stiano. You can look it up.
I did. There's nothing.
There he is. Academy Award winner nominee, David Strathern.
Old David Orange. Oh, squirt. Nice job, everybody. Someone gonna throw a rabbit in there too?
Grizzly, played by Stanislav Mucho. Raccoon, Francois Godet. The Moose, Rabbi Chaim Ben Bari. Special thanks to...
This was their most expensive movie. This is when they sunk all $1,000 into.
10,000-volt animal prod provided by stunt bears.
Jesus, that's a lot.
And Jerry Mathers as the beaver.
Nice. Nice
Wow.
reference.
They did not.
Nice.
They didn't pay for that clip.
Job.
They spelled dessert wrong. I don't know if they meant to do that, but they did.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, choice of desert.
Making this motion picture, except maybe fish.
Tony
This
Zito.
film is
No,
dedicated
thank you.
to Tony Zito, stuntfish.
No, thank
Can't
you.
narrate the credits. That's our job.
They're doing it.
Sir William Blake.
Oh, we got to follow up on everyone.
Oh,
maybe.
that's good.
There were a lot of characters in this film, just like Infinity War.
No, we didn't get a follow up. Just on the bear.
Both
You
the
can
Thomases.
do whatever you wanted.
Holy shit.
That was. It's rough.
See?
Oh, there we go.
What'd I tell you?
Wow, that's wacky.
All the Kaufmans got involved.
I feel like what happens is someone's trying to work on the script, and then someone goes, I can't think of anything funny, and then immediately writes something down.
And we go, there it is. Someone did it for me. You never got to see llama. That's a complete non sequitur. How dare they?
Gina's story, that's what it is.
Don't look her up.
And Raging Bullshit, how could I forget?
Get it? Because they killed it and skinned it.
Oh, I get
sad,
it.
And then sold it for $500 to an old woman.
They're majestic animals. Why would you do that?
The Outdoorsters.
Yeah, that's
Dumb, stupid. It's bad. I hate this really dumb movie.
Oh,
It's
Jim
really
Flanagan.
bad.
Young Josh Flanagan's first movie. Horrific house pets.
Cougar's gonna be the last one.
Right. Like Cougar went on to be the head of the Republican Party.
Got him!
We boomed them all.
Oh, Steve Fox from Tekken.
Get it? Script proctologist? Do you not get it?
No, I don't.
All right, well, that's okay.
It's a butt joke.
Andy Kaufman?
Not the one you're thinking of. It's a good rap name. Da Bop.
Da Bop, D.A. Bop.
Similar to Da Brat.
Gina's Orgasms by
I think I
Donna
remember that part.
Moriarty.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not fucking doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting another porno.
This one also has the most credits of any other Lloyd Kaufman film we've
Like
seen.
I said, most expensive movie they ever produced. And they said, no more. People just didn't appreciate the art that we created. It's a really cool way to spell extinct. I want to see like a movie with that title.
Oh my
More
gosh.
people keep coming in.
I do remember how long the song was before, during the movie. And then I just realized we're gonna have to listen to all of it
Well, they
again.
hired people just so that way they could extend the credits to make sure it lasted the whole song.
They're gone.
I don't know that any of these companies still
Oh,
exist
they
anymore.
all went down. Except for Heinz.
Ben's Babyland. Oh, Nestle.
Enron, they're all there.
Enron.
Game Crazy.
Oh, Yoo-hoo.
I love their chocolate beverage that doesn't have any milk in it.
I feel like Elise only had a Yoo-hoo recently.
Oh, really?
First time recently.
Change your mind?
Look. See?
Yeah, they were kind
They
of
warned
right.
us.
Yeah, they were sort of right.
And there was no note about animals not being harmed in this film, because they absolutely were.
Yeah, they did.
Egos and all.
Good, great. They gave us an R.
What do you want from me? Forget about it.
You kissed the kiddo.
This is when they first show Thanos.
Look, relax. Don't worry. I got it all figured out. We cut out the dirty stuff, show it to them again, get the PG, and then stick the dirty stuff back in. They'll never know. Forget about it.
That's really the way
Sure.
It goes on like that.
Man.
Oof.
This discussion actually took place.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm just gonna stay here and go to sleep.
Well,
Yeah.
we finished When Nature Calls, a.k.a. Raging Bullshit, a.k.a. Gina's Story, a.k.a. Baby Bullets, a.k.a. The Outdoorsters. That should count as 5 episodes.
It should. Let's divide it up.
Shut the fuck up.